Good day everyone, my name is Mohanisa S, your instructor for today. In this video, I'm going to discuss to you the concept of movement education. So what is movement education? Movement education is a focus on teaching students to develop motor skills through physical movements. On the other hand, movement education is an approach to educating children through physical activity to better their skills and understanding in relation to correct and efficient movement. There are four concepts of movement education. Stanley 1977 and Lodsdon and colleagues 1984 identified the four major movement concepts as body, representing the instrument of the action; space, where the body is moving; effort, the quality with which the movement is executed; and the relationships, the connection that occur as the body moves with objects. So we will start in the body. How do you define body aspects in movement education? In the body aspect, which focuses on what the body is doing, students become skillful in locomotor, non-locomotor, and manipulative skills. Locomotor movement skills are those in which the body is moved in one direction, or a combination of directions, from one point to another. Activities such as walking, jogging, moving forward, backwards, side shuffling, skipping, running, jumping, hopping, and leaping are considered fundamental locomotion movements. The second aspects of the body movement is the non-locomotor. Non-locomotor is movement occurring above a stationary base. Movement of the body around its own axis, also called axial movement, which includes bending, stretching, pushing, pulling, bouncing, swinging, shaking, and twisting. There are 8 examples of non-locomotor characteristics. Number 1, bending. Number 2, stretching. Number 3, flexing. Number 4, extending. Number 5, lifting. Number 6, raising. Number 7, twisting. And number 8, turning. And the third aspects of body movement is the manipulative skills. Movement skills. Manipulative skills is movement skills that require an ability to handle an object or piece of equipment with control. They include skills such as kicking, striking, dribbling, or catching a ball. Can also be referred to as object control skills. And now, let's move forward to the second concept of movement education, the space. Space is an important concept in movement education. Teaching students about space in terms of movement education involves teaching directions such as up and down and left and right. For these movements to happen, the body needs to apply effort to make the movement occur in different ways. In space, there are 4 categories. Number 1 is the location. Number 2, direction. Number 3, the level. And the number 4, the pathway. Number 1 is location. Location is a particular place or position. The action or process of placing someone or something in particular position. Number 2 is the direction. They participate and develop control over a range of locomotor activities that require a change of speed, such as fast and slow movement. Directions such as up and down, forward and backward, right, left, clockwise and anti-clockwise, and level. Number 3 is the level. Level is a horizontal plane or line with respect to the distance above or below a given point. A position on a real or imaginary scale of amount, quantity, extent, or quality. The example of the level is the low, medium, and the high. And the last categories of space is the pathway. A pathway is the trail a person, animal, or vehicle takes in getting from place to place. When referring to dancing, a floor pathways is the trail left by the dancer moving through the dance space. When dancing on the floor, the trail can be straight, curved, zigzag, diagonal, or any combination of these. And the second to the last concept of movement education is the effort. Effort awareness expresses the concepts of how the body can move in the action. Time describes the speed of the movement occurred. Force describes the strength of force of movement occurred. Flow describes the continuity of movement occurred. On the other hand, effort awareness is how does the body move, how fast do you need to go, and how it is slow.
During an action, there are 8 types of effort that emerge. Laban named these effort qualities: floating, dabbing, raying, thrusting, pressing, flicking, slashing, and gliding. Laban identified these efforts by breaking down movement into what he called the motion factors of weight, time, and space.
And the last concept of movement education is the relationship. The relationship is what are the connections with whom or what we move with. The relationship is the way in which 2 or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. The way in which 2 or more people groups regard and have toward each other.
Turbo can't fuck the way you twerk the way you shake that, make a nigga berserk. Throw that out, throw that out, throw that out, bust it. Hey girl, you know you twerk like you fuck.
She lit, twerking that thing. I go, bitch. Yeah, I got a question, bitch. You guessed it. But can you do it like that on the dick, bitch? Get your ratchet right. Get your ratchet right.